Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, a musical theatre performer and a voice teacher. And today I will be jumping back to Angelina Jordan, and this will be her performance of It's a Man's World. This was a request from one of my lovely Patreons. Thank you so much. If you like what I do over here, please do go and check out my Patreon. All your support means so much. If you are unaware of what I do over here, let me tell you. I react, analyze, and break down the vocals over here, so do expect pauses and me talking about the voice. If you'd rather watch the full thing uninterrupted, I will leave the link to the original video in the description below. Make sure to go and hit that subscribe button and the bell button. Let's go! Right, I'm gonna have to stop already. I know it's so early on, but this is why you're here, right? So I love how she had this kind of the anchoring point from from This Is a Man's World. It was quite an abrupt sound onto it, which means we've got that anchor, we've got that support. I really liked that. I loved those kind of jumps and swells and pushes on the notes. Like, there was like a da, like, na. Like they're on the semitones, that's what's happening on those pushes. And she did it only on the first line twice, maybe on the second line once, but then that was it. And then we had heard many other different qualities, and so like instantly 30 seconds in, we've heard so much. This is why we love you, Angelina. You are pushing boundaries and just having fun. I also loved, we're going to listen to this section again, don't worry, but I also loved how she is modifying the word and lingering on these kind of nasal sounds more, like or N, M, N, or NGs. Those are our kind of nasal sounds, sorry. Or she is just slightly shifting the word to make a bit more of a closed shape so that she can kind of linger on that kind of word. It's lovely, and then gorgeous vocal fry. Let's go. So those were the twice. Yeah, okay, so there, we heard it twice, then we heard it again, but we had a little bit more of a longer man first. Lovely on this A vowel, lovely connected to her chest voice. Then it was almost kind of yodel-like this time. I don't know if it was like in a different area or if that's the kind of effect that she wanted, but it kind of felt like it was a bit more flippy. And that's what I mean by that yodel. It's kind of going through the break a little bit more, making it a little bit more evident of the flip. And then lovely on that world is the example that I said about the whole whirl, and then she modifies it. She changes the vowel's shape to whoa, wherever she's going, but she's really like lingering on that, kind of almost pout-like. One more time, I shan't interrupt. This is a man's world. It's a great setup. It's kind of like a call. And there's that gorgeous kind of crack there as well. I mean, it's what's incredible as well is that she's hovering around the same kind of notes here. It's repetitive, it's big. She's got this lovely big voice on her. Not incredibly loud at this moment, but it's really well connected, really lovely and easy in her. And she's kind of like swaying. There is no tension in her at all. And that's as it should be, right? We shouldn't feel any pain, any tension or anything when we sing. If you are feeling any tension or pain when you sing, we want to kind of like analyze where that's coming from. It could be from like tongue tension or extrinsic muscles. Kind of the tongue holds a lot. If you've got some tension, it's most likely going to be the tongue. But what we are seeing here is such an easy, relaxed performer, just letting all these notes come out. It's lovely. Oh. Nice, where was that? Nothing. Angelina is beautifully blending in E5 there. She has got to be mixing there. And you can tell that she is because she's not pushing that volume. She isn't reaching up or anything. She isn't too loud. In fact, she's kind of doing the opposite, getting a little bit quieter, recreating this call-like sensation on this word nothing. We've got a lovely vowel as well, so that's helping. That's to her advantage. And then she's calling it out and adding loads of cry to get that resistance, because when we do belt, we want to make sure that the vocal folds are coming together, that there's not a lot of air going through. We want it to be closed and resisted, grow in resistance. That's what I meant. And that's what this cry sensation is doing. We are adding that resistance there. And correct me if I'm wrong, which I may be, and if I am, I'm human. But I think this is the highest in this kind of quality, this belt-like quality that I've heard her. I probably am wrong because, we've heard so many wonderful things come from Angelina. But, we come to see and hear Angelina's voice because it's so unique and it's her style, and she's got a wonderful tone and a wonderful depth to her voice. And this is why I keep saying that it's not how high someone sings, that's how talented they are. Like, the higher you can sing, the more talented you are. Singing is so, personal. People have their personal choices to what they like. But anyway, I feel like she's offered us a really strong, lovely, well-blended voice up there. So let's listen to it again and notice how cool-like it is. So relaxed. She's just letting it go up there. No! I love the vibrato. Yeah, and the way she's playing with that as well, it's just so easy. She's just still swaying. She's not like, it's kind of, sometimes when we've got these big notes, we can either show, the singer can either show that it's a big note by, like having all this, or like still just belting these lovely high notes and just kind of sitting there and swaying. And this is the kind of impression that I'm getting here. It's just so relaxed. It's kind of almost like, oh yeah, let's get the instruments together. Oh, I know this song. Let's go. It's so chill, so also just human-like. It's just wonderful to see. I love as well how she's kind of lingering on. She holds on to some words sometimes, kind of similar to what I mentioned before, but here on the word girl, she's holding on to the last. She is singing through the diphthong, girl, or singing through to the last part of the word and lingering on there, which is kind of like a jazzy technique. Adding that vibrato.
Yeah.
that conductor even looked over and was like, oh, you're smashing it, hon. You are. Again, okay, look at this hand position. She's got it, the mic, mic technique here now. Not my favorite subject. I used to, just quick story time, I never used to like singing with a mic. And now I have to sing with it every single weekend for the performances and band stuff. But so I've gotten used to it. But anyway, the mic's right here, right in front of her, kind of like her anchor point here, because she's staying on this note for a long time. It's up high. It's on that E5 again. And listen to how much chest connection she has up there. This is a chest dominant sound. It is a belt. And she's going back to that technique that we heard before, that kind of bouncing, and it's not quite vibrato because it's not like she's purposely going to create this bouncing effect, which is lovely. Please excuse my voice, I'm feeling currently under the weather. So because it is a bit longer than the other notes, she is just holding a little bit, getting that support, making sure everything is there. And I know we can't see her mouth that much from where it is because it's not too close, but lovely relaxed. That tongue's a little bit lifted and forward as well, to get that there, beautifully blended. I love that. I'm gonna cry on the way down. Yeah, I love that. Lovely. We're going to listen to it one more time and the ending properly. But there was a slight crack on the way back down. And now the thing with, you could listen to that and be like, oh, she wasn't well supported. She, she came off the note and basically didn't execute it well. But I think there is a difference between that and just feeling the song and the emotion, right? She is ripping these, like she's soaring with these notes, ripping her heart out with the emotion, and it's just coming off, and it's her own technique as well, that kind of crack back down, and then she beautifully has this connected voice to soften up at the end as well. So it's not like she's hurt herself, or she's like, you can tell when someone does it and it's like, I think you've just snapped. But here she's just beautifully come together at the end on this softer tone, as she trails back down. It's gorgeous. That little it's not lovely. Aw, thank you. A little bow, a little curtsy. I can't. Woo. Outside as well, like, that's tricky stuff because the acoustics are something else. There's always so much to talk about with Angelina's performance and her voice, which is why I love coming back, love visiting her with more stuff. I see all of your requests, they are coming, there's only so many days in the week, but yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. Thank you very much for being here and watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please go ahead and click that subscribe button, the bell button, and the thumbs up button. Do go over and check me out on Patreon. Thank you so, so much for your support, and I'll see you very soon for another video.